very unfortunate. But I'm fine. Alright guys, so this is currently where we are. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're just going to hike a few miles. We're going to come in here and go clockwise, I think, and find us a campsite near the lake. And in the morning we'll finish the loop and come back out. So I believe it's about a total of maybe 10 miles. So I'll see you down the trail. We are at Springs Valley Trail. It is near Paoli, Indiana, and we're going to be hiking around Spring Valley Lake, and it's also part of the Buffalo Trace Trail. So long ago, during the early settlers, the large herds of buffalo would go through here. It was kind of like a main highway for them and the old settlers. So very cool. I don't know what we will see in the way of that. So this is a horse trail as well, also for mountain bikers. So as you can imagine, the trail in some parts gets a little muddy and stuff, but it's not been anything that's been really bad compared to ones I've been on before. So this is the trail. This is the little sign. It says Indiana's Historic Pathways, Buffalo Trace Remnant. And then over here, might be a little hard to see, but there's a pathway there. It'd be pretty cool if they had wild buffalo out here. They do not, as far as I know, but how awesome would that be? Come around a corner and there's a big old buffalo. Probably be scared out of my mind. But yeah, probably no buffalo in my future on this particular trail. So that's okay. Maybe we'll see Sasquatch instead. We have made it 1 mile. So we have now met up with the loop. So I believe we are going to go clockwise. We're going to go this way. And I think I want to stop before the dam. I don't want to go over the dam tonight. And so that should be just a couple more miles, I believe. 2 to 3 miles. And then tomorrow we're going to do the majority of the trail. I should be getting really close to the first campsite, but there's 2 more within the next mile, and more than likely I'll push on to one of the others because I like to get as close to that dam as I can possibly. So if possible, unless the first campsite just steals my heart, I will probably keep moving on. on the other side of that creek, I have found Tick Central. So definitely when I get to camp, I will be checking myself. I'm wearing long pants, but I do have a short sleeve shirt. Make sure I don't have any carriers on my pants. So, and then this trail has a lot of poison ivy and poison oak on it, so I will definitely be washing down, wiping my arms and down. Oh my gosh. Whew. So, should be almost to camp. See you there. So I just found this on trail. This is where we started. This is where the loop began. We traveled this way. The first campsite was supposed to be here. I'm assuming these campsites are going to have to like bushwhack and go off trail, because I did not see it. Then past the water, there's supposed to be another one. Didn't see it. And now we're here at this black dot. And there's supposed to be one, I know for sure you go off trail for this one, and you have to go down the hill, and it overlooks the lake. That's the one I'm going to try and find if it doesn't look too bad. So that's where we are. That's where we stand right now. So I think that was my favorite section of trail so far, with the tall grasses and the wildflowers. That was pretty amazing. So I think I'm at the place where we go off trail to find the campsite that overlooks the lake. So there is a little bit of a path that heads this way. So I'm just going to head down here and see if we can find it. And yeah, hopefully it's not too difficult. But it's, yeah, this section of trail is beautiful. I love the pine trees and all the flowers and tall grass and stuff. So let's hope we find it and that it's good. I do have my hammock with me, so I need 2 good trees. So let's see. Okay. So, this is definitely a campsite. I don't know if this is the one, but these trees won't do me any good. But there may be something around. So let's keep looking. Okay, found the lake. There is a path leading down here. So here's to hoping there's 2 good trees. There's a really nice campfire down here. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, this is pretty nice. If I can find a place to put my tent or my hammock. There's my setup. I do have my tarp, but it's not going to rain tonight, so I'm probably not going to put it up. I do have some neighbors down here. My goodness. So, looks like I got some cleaning up to do in the fire pit. Yeah, if you pack this stuff in, make sure you carry it out. I mean, it's a lot lighter. I mean, it's empty now, so it's going to cost you very little to take it back out with you. I do believe there may be a trash can on the other side of the lake, so I'm going to take this with me, and I'll carry it out to my car if I have to. So, I am climbing down this cliff so I can get some water. I'm okay for today, but I don't want to deal with it in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab some so I have it. So I'm just going down this little side. There's some rocks that you can go down on. So yeah, so let's go grab some water. It's pretty down here. And then up here above this rock is, this is my camp up there. For dinner tonight, I am making the Peak Refuel sweet pork and rice finally. I had took this to the Dolly Sides and never got around to eating it, so we're going to have this finally tonight. I've been looking forward to this for a while now, so I know this is going to be good. Eat this while watching the sunset, which is absolutely beautiful tonight. So I'm just sitting here by the fire eating my dinner. These Peak Refuels are really, really good. This is the first one I've tried. I have one more at home. I think it's like a coconut chicken curry or something like that. But there's lots of flavor. The pork is really tender. I let it sit for about 25 minutes. I just wanted to make sure everything was good and rehydrated. And it's delicious. So I definitely recommend it. One package is 2 servings, and that's too much for me. So I just split mine up into 2 different meals. So I'll get to have it again on another trip out. But yeah, things are just winding down. I'm going to finish this, and then I'll probably head to bed. It's about 9 o'clock. So by the time I get this done and the fire goes out, it'll probably be 10 o'clock and I'll be in bed. This is for breakfast this morning. So I have oatmeal, and then I'm going to mix it up with my water. Then I'm going to add in this pear vanilla fruit and yogurt smoothie. I had this for breakfast the other day, and it was so good and filling. I wasn't hungry for quite a while. We are packed up, ready to go. Everything's cleared away. Just got to pick up my bottle and my little fanny pack. But as you can see, I've picked up all the trash out of here. I'm going to pack that out. But yeah, I'm all ready to go. So I'm going to put this pack on. I did see the lady at the next campground, camp spot, was over here camping where I got water yesterday. So, and I watched her. She did go around the edge to get back to her camp, which is right next to the dam. So it looked a little tricky, so it may be a little hairy with the backpack on, but we're going to make it work. That'll be a lot easier than going back up and then around. So I'll miss like, a quarter mile of the trail, which I'm not super worried about. So I have 6 miles to do today. It's going to be a beautiful day. I think it's supposed to be like maybe 82, something like that. It's about 9:30, I think. And yeah, so we're going to get on the trail. So this is what we're having to climb across, this rocky ledge over to the grass. But there's a big rock cliff here. And the lake. There is some boaters. They've been out yesterday and again this morning. But it's a beautiful day. Alright, let's see if we can do this without breaking something. Okay, we made it. So it wasn't too bad. I almost slipped once, but it's okay. And there's a big tree that I had to climb over. So I don't know if you can tell, but over here, top of those rock cliffs is where I stayed last night. I am pretty much directly across from it. And then since I didn't go and do the top of the dam, this is where we meet up with the trail. So hopefully this is a little bit of a better view. I had to climb across all those rocks on the edge of the lake. So I gotta go over this. It's not that big, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just gonna have to climb over this. So here we go. I made it, stuck the landing. Onward we go. We've made it to like a picnic area, I guess, for the horses to stop, take a rest. There's a picnic table, a couple picnic tables, and then whatever they're called to put your horses on. So we've come to the road crossing. This leads you down to the lake. I believe there's a dock and stuff down, or a boat ramp down there. Maybe some more picnic area, I'm not sure. But, so that way's the lake. We're headed across. This would be a fun creek to explore sometime. Possibly. There's the trail. I have something really fun I'm going to do for lunch. I usually do not cook for lunch. I cold soak salads or like beans and rice or something like that. I never ever cook for lunch. But today I have plenty of time. I have all day. There is absolutely nothing going on when I get home. You know, there's just nothing. I don't have to rush to work tomorrow because it is Memorial Day weekend. And today's Sunday, if I haven't mentioned that. So yeah, I have all day. So I'm going to stop here at the creek and have lunch. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. If you have, it's maybe last year, especially on TikTok, there was this trend where you cut your tortilla part of the way, and then you put something different on each 4/4, and then you cook that over the stove. I'm going to do that on the trail. So this should be fun. I've got some pepper jack cheese. I have fajita chicken. I've got some cilantro, green onions, and some taco sauce. I think that's everything. And so I'm going to put this on my tortilla. I'll show you putting it together. And then I have my little blue skillet. A lot of you had asked me about from my last video from the meetup. It's this thing right here. It is very small, perfect for like grilled cheese or for this. And I just got it from Kroger. It was hanging in the bread aisle, you know, on one of those strips. And I thought that would be perfect. It looks like it would fit exactly into my food bag. It's light. It doesn't fold up, unfortunately. That would make it even better, but it does fit in my food bag. And it's just big enough for anything that I may need out here by myself. So let me show you how I'm going to put this together. As you can see, I've just got a regular flour tortilla. Actually, I've got two here, but I'll only use one probably. And I've cut it right here. So this is how we're going to do this. So I've already cut up this cheese while I was sitting here. So we're just going to put a few pieces. I love, love, love cheese. So more the merrier in my eyes. You cannot have too much cheese. Okay. So then I'm going to put cheese on the one that's opposite from it. Whatever I have here, I will make room for. Okay. Then I have this fajita chicken that you get from Walmart. I'm going to put this on the other two. You could do this with like buffalo chicken. You could do it. There's a buffalo chicken. I mean, there are so many different things you could do with this. But this is what I'm going to do this time. Maybe we'll experiment. And some rehydrated beans would be great on this. So there you go. And there's this. That's only probably half of the chicken in here. I think that's all I'm going to use, to be honest. So I went ahead and put my sauce on there. I've got green onions and cilantro. You could definitely change this up any way you want it. If you don't like cilantro, you can leave it off. If you don't want to bring the fresh stuff, it's no big deal. I will show you. I just have them in this baggie. And then I just cut up the green onions with my knife right on top of here. So we're going to just fold this. Fold it again. And one last time. Okay. So you could totally just eat this like this. But I want to be extra fancy, and I'm going to cook it on my stove. I'm going to put a little bit of butter. All right, here's our backwoods quesadilla. I wish you were here with me to smell it and help me eat it. This looks amazing. Okay. Well, immediately after that, I stood up so I could eat my quesadilla standing up. And I guess my foot had fallen asleep. So I went backwards. I'm sitting on a log. There's some littler logs behind me. And I think I had, oh God. Do you see that? Hit my arm on one of them. Went under the water. The water is actually pretty deep right here. My hand hurts just a little bit. I don't know if you can see. I mean, it looks fine. There's just a little bit of a scrape on it. So I'm going to sit here and collect myself. My legs are fine. My feet are fine. It's just my arm where I hit it. So, very unfortunate. But I'm fine. I did manage to save my sandwich somehow. It had landed on the tortilla thing. So the corner of it has mud. I don't know if you can see that. I can eat around that. The rest of it's really good though. So yeah, I have sand all in my sports bra. I need to get back in the water and get that out because it's going to bug me the 3 miles I have left to get out of here. So okay, I'm back on trail. It's been maybe half a mile. So I got back in the creek and got most of the sand out of my shirt and my sports bra. The water is really, really cold, but it definitely cooled me down. My right hand does hurt. Mud puddle. My right hand definitely hurts just a little bit, and that's my hand I use. It's like the heel of the hand. So I don't know how much I'll film coming out of here. If there's something that I absolutely feel like I need to show you guys, I will. So yeah, it's been a morning. I think I was back there at the creek for maybe an hour or more, it feels like. I just stayed there until I knew I was ready. I ate my lunch, drank a bunch of water, filled back up, potty break, all that sort of stuff. But wasn't sure about getting back on the trail, but now that I am, I'm feeling better. Just the stupid hand hurts. But my grandma used to say it's too far from your heart to kill you, so I think I'm going to be okay. So there's someone down here, but this is a campsite. Looks nice overlooking the lake. I would go check it out, but someone's set up there. It's a nice little breeze now that I'm by the lake again. So that makes this nice. Hopefully I am close to the lake for the rest of this mile. I love the water. But anyways, just wanted to check in. 2 miles to go. Another possible campsite, just a little bit ways down from there. I don't see a fire ring or anything, but there's flat space. There's trees for your hammock. You could get several people probably here, and you're right on the lake. So as long as the lake's not up, then this would be perfect little site. And looks like it is part of the remnant. So it goes on down that way. So I found the perfect log to sit on. I've been looking this whole trail to find a log to sit on and take a break. I just realized that there is dirt all over my face. Okay. Just taking this little break, and oh my gosh, it feels so good to just sit down for a minute. So I keep thinking about lunch. Oh my gosh, it was so good, you guys. And I was thinking what else I could do with that, and could totally make a pizza with that, pizza pocket. So next time I come out, I am absolutely making pizza like that on my skillet. Anyways, I'm just sitting here having a break. Random thoughts from Tanya on the trail. So I'm gonna head down. I've got about 1.5 miles to go, and I will be back to my car. I can drive home, get a shower, and take a nap. So I will see you in a little bit. right, we should be at the last water crossing before hitting the mile back to the car. Looks like my feet's gonna get wet a little more. Yeah. Okay. I made it across and back on the trail. Very uneventful. And then right after that is where the loop begins. Oh my goodness, I am so happy to see this trailhead. Alright, so my car's in the sun, so I'm gonna say bye here. That last mile was very difficult. I mean, not because of the trail itself. It was slightly uphill most of the way, but it's the end of a long weekend. Yesterday was great. Today I had 6 miles to go and took an accidental dip in the creek, and I think that took a lot out of me. So the last half of the day has been a little more challenging, especially that last mile, but we made it. I am back to the car. I'm so excited. Please come check out this trail. Check out my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Leave any comments down below, and I hope to see you out on the trails soon.